So the Co-Compliance Monitoring Committee is also showing an increase, a 58% increase in certain breaches. ASIC's reported 19,500 breaches in the last financial year, up from 15,000 the previous year. So, you know, in the same way, like, what are you actually doing to reduce the number of breaches? What have you changed?
Yep.
To reduce, and the time it's taking to report breaches and how,
absolutely. So breaches are a different thing to complaints. That, you know, complaints can make up breaches, but breaches are where we've done something that has been a breach of, you know, our banking code of practice, our obligations, and we report them in a similar way. We have a breach committee that looks at those, but we've done an enormous amount of work at Westpac, which is called our CORE program, our Customer Outcomes and Risk Excellence program, to make sure that risk is everyone's business. So we actually measure our staff on, are you seeing these mistakes and recording them as the team member, as opposed to the second line risk team coming and finding them. So we have an enormous amount of things we measure.
And is there a budget line item for how much you're spending on compliance activities? What can we?
Is there a budget line item? Yeah, I mean, we would be aware of what we're spending. We would be aware of what we're spending on risk, but
it's over $1 billion on risk and compliance.
Yes, so it's
significant.
It's a deep part of our culture. We are really focused on our risk culture. We want our staff to speak up. We want our staff to spot these issues. We want to self-report them, and we want to fix them. We want root cause analysis, and when we do that, we don't just look at that particular breach. We do a read across and say, this has occurred in one part of our business. Could it have occurred in any other part of our business? So it's a fundamental philosophy of the way we're running the company.